Must have been on pause. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. All right. So again, this is Wayland's Way at my bankroll level. All right, so there's roll 12 boxcars. And we got a 4. And we're going to assume that we're buying that for a quarter, buying that for $1 vig. That'll pay 50. All right, looking for one more hit. I like his, thank you. Yeah, it works a lot better when you don't have it on pause. And then we got a 9. All right, so that 25 is going to pay us 35 on the 9. All right, and now we're going to turn him off. So he goes for 2 hits. What I was trying this morning was 3 rolls. So rather than 2 hits, because you know how I'm a dark side player and I don't really like leaving my bets out there, you know, against the 7. So to me, I like his strategy of 2 hits, but I prefer it just 3 rolls. So you got 1 roll when you're on a number, or if it's not a number, if it's a 12 or an 11, that still counts as a roll. So basically 3 rolls to make your profit, then you turn off. All right, so we'll go back out on a 4, see if we do better this time. Here we go. And we got our 7. So we were off on our place bets. We got our 7. And so that's going to pay us 25 for our $50 lay. All right, now we got our 7. So yeah, we'll leave that off for now. We know it's off anyway by default. All right, and we got a yo. So that would be roll number 1. And we got a 2, and that would be roll number 2. And again, we're doing the do-we-don't, so we don't have any churn. And that would be roll number 3. So roll number 3 would be the 6. Now the way he would play it is he would play 2 hits after you're on the point. The old 3 strikes and you're out of there. So yeah, I mean 3 rolls, right? There's a difference between 3 hits and 3 rolls. Because to me, 3 rolls is all the exposure I want against a 7, not 3 strikes. So what he would do is 2 hits here. So he would still be looking for 2 hits. All right, so he got 1 on the 6. 30 is going to pay 35. And I think he would come, so he'd be not working on the come out. He'd do the come out again. And he got a 6 again. And I think he would be looking for another hit. But to me, that's already pretty long in the tooth. So I'm going to say off. My bets are off, not working. All right, so we got a 3 craps. I like the 3, just a 3 roll. I don't mind staying on, there we go, 6, 2, 8. I don't mind doing the light side as long as my exposure is minimized. Because I know that, you know, although long rolls happen, short rolls happen more often. My opinion, anyway. 6, 1, 7. All right, so there's our 7 out. All right, so we can take that off. We're not working. Here we go, coming out. And we got a 7, come out 7. And we got an 8. All right, so that's roll number 1 on the 8. Here's roll number 2. And that's a 7 out. Those short rolls, you know, they just are an absolute killer. All right, so we're going to lose that 160. Now we're going to go out for 320, right? So he has enough with his $6,000 that he can actually ladder it up. With this $600, we really can't ladder it up more than a couple of times. All right, so there's that. All right, so we got 60, 6 and 8. Here we go, coming out. 3 rolls. 10. All right, so that's roll number 1. And there you go. That's the hole in the strategy. The short rolls. And that's, you just can't get over it. Now look, I mean, I can't even do a double at that point. So yeah, I think this one's just going to go into the category of you need a bigger bankroll or don't even try it. So we can go out for a single and just let it ride. There's our 6 and 2. So there's our 160 coming out. I mean, at this point, you're so far in the hole that there's really not much you can do about it practically. Short of putting it all on one number or something, you know. 8. All right, so now let's just roll it and see how many hits we can get. All right, so we got a 9. So that's going to be 35. So we'll put that there. And that's an 8, so that's a point hit. And that's going to be 35. Coming out. 7. Nice. All right, not working on the come out. Another 7. Yeah, get them all out of your system. 8. All right, so now we're on the 8. And we got a 10. We'll assume we're going to be buying that 10 for $1. It pays us 50. Okay. And then we got a 7 out. So that is enough of that strategy. Yeah, I couldn't get it to work. You know, it works okay, but you know, unless you got a huge bankroll and you can ladder the heck out of it, I just don't see it working with a small bankroll. Not feasible. All right, so let's go back to the do-we-don't with lay odds. And let's see what we can do. So 1/4 after the hour. Three strikes and I'm out of there. All right, so let's go. All right, so 500 less 100. 100 less 20 and 20. All right, there's our $500 bankroll. Do-we-don't. Here we go, coming out. Yo, it's a push. We got a 7, that's a push. And that's a 6. All right, so we're on the 6. And let's separate our greens here. All right, so that's roll number 1 on the 6. And we got a 5. And we got a 7. All right, coming out. And we got a 5, fever. On the 5, that's going to be a $15 lay odds. Roll number 1, there we go. We're rolling. 4. All right, well that's good. So we saw the 4 on roll number 2. So now if I can get the 5 rolls, there's a 5, so that's going to be a point hit. Roll number 3. Going to lose that $15. And we got an 11, that's roll number 4. And roll number 5 is a 4. All right. So we're on the 4. We'll do $90. We'll do max odds on the 4. All right, here we go. 8. 5. 6. 8 is great. 10. 2 craps. 2 craps again. Good time to be in the field. 7 out. All right, so that's going to pay us 45. 45 for our 90. And that's good. I can go back. Coming out. And we got a 10 down on the end. All right, so we're on a 10. That's going to be $20 in lay odds. Rolling. 7 out. 61. So that's a quick 10 bucks for our 20. Coming out. And we got a 3 craps, roll number 1. And we got a 7 out. Oh, come out 7, sorry, come out 7. We weren't out because we weren't out. And we got another 7. And we got another 7. And we got a 6. All right, so we're on the 6. Gonna keep track of our rolls here. 2 craps. Roll number 2. 2 for 2. 6 point hit on roll number 3. All right, so we'll put that there. We're off the 6. Here we go. 6 again. Roll number 4. And we got a 7 out. So I'm going to reset that. Coming out. We got a 10, 64. Something we can play. That's fine. All right, 20 bucks. Lay odds. Roll number 2 is a 6. Roll number 3 is a 5. And there's our 7 out on roll number 4. All right, another 10 bucks. We'll take it. Coming out. 10 down on the end once again. All right, $20 in lay odds. Roll number 1 on the 10. Here we go. 7 out. Quick PSO on the 10. That's all right. We'll take it. $10 winner. Coming out. Come out 7. Nine, neater. All right, so on the 9, $15 lay odds on the 9. 5. 2. 7 out. Roll number 4. All right, 10 bucks. 10 bucks, 10 bucks, 10 bucks. Get enough of those, it adds up, that's for sure. Here we go, coming out. 10 down on the end. Once again. All right, $20 in lay odds. It's going to be roll number 1. Here we go. Roll number 2 is a 9. And roll number 3 is an 8. Roll number 4 is a 3. Roll number 5 is a 6. All right, so we got our 5 rolls in. Now it'd be nice to see a 4. Hey, look at that. All we had to do is ask for it. Do like that. All right, so now we'll do our no 4. And we got a 2. And we got a 4. Okay, so we're going to lose that 50. And we'll do 150. $3 VIG. Here we go. 8. 3. 7 out. 34. All right. So that's going to pay us 10 for our 20. And it's going to pay us 75 for our 150, $3 VIG. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. So what do we got over here? There's 50. There's 75. Oops, that's 6. Yep. And there's 100. Okay, so we got 400, 500, 50, 80, 5, 95. So we're one hit away of making our session profit target. Here we go. Coming out. 9, Neener. I mean, I've tried so many other strategies like Whalen's. When something comes out and it tickles my fancy, right, it's something that is aligned with my dark side bias, you know, I play them. But I have yet to find one that's as consistent as this one. And so for $100, for a $500 risk, you know, you can quadruple that to one of those $2,000 session systems, but strategies. But they generally aren't going to make $400. So, you know, I'm just not comfortable putting that much at risk. I know, Dr. S, you like the bigger bankrolls, but yeah, for me, it just does not resonate, and I really don't think, even if I had the money, which I could get, I just am not willing to put that much at risk. And there's our 7 out. Was that like a PSO, I think? All right, well, that is a session, I believe. So that's going to be 10 for our 15. All right, so what do we got? 555 Craps had a really good chance. He did, yeah, he took it down because I guess his boss said something to him, didn't want him to be on there. Yeah, no, I liked Greg. He resonated with me for sure. He was a no-nonsense, and he still is a no-nonsense craps player. I'm sure him and his cat are having multiple sessions on his table. But yeah, I liked his dark side play for sure. I thought his content was moving over to. I thought somebody else was picking up his content for their and going to have it on their channel. I don't remember. Oh, his boss. That was his wife. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. He said his boss. It was the boss. Got it. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they lay down the law. That's for sure. I mean, he had a nice craps table set up in there. I don't know. Was he just spending too much time on it and neglecting the family? I don't know. Too bad. Anyway, I'm sure he seems like not a diehard, but somebody who is passionate about it. So, all right, what do we got? We got 400, 450, 500. Oh, that's only 4, Scott. Don't want to do that. All right, so we got 3. There's $5. All right, so now we got 125, 125, 175, 2, 3, 4, 575. Whoa, what happened? I thought we had it. All right, there's 100. Yeah, 100. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 50 plus 50. That's 100 last time I checked. All right, so 11 bucks. So we made 111 on that one. That was weird. So 400, 500, 50, 50. Yep. So 111 Clamoleons. Yeah, no problem. You have a great evening too. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. And so how do you pronounce that? Labrochet. It's really similar to the Fibonacci, right? Just a different sequence of numbers. I don't know. I don't put a lot of credence in those. Again, once you start laddering or martingaling and scaling up, it just, all it takes is a couple. And even me, when I'm pressing on the 4. So I'm pressing my 4s because I have a mathematical advantage. If I lose, I lose, you know. But I'm just trying to play off that advantage, and I try to do it sparingly. But with the progression based on the numbers, it just, no, what? You decide how much you want to win? No, it's not. No, it's not a martingale because you're not doubling it. But it's like, you know, it's like 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. You know, so you're definitely going up in a progression, and it's 2 times, 3 times, 4 times your bet, right? So, yeah, okay, I want to win 10 units. So you adjust it based on the number of units you want to be up to for your profit target. Then you set up how you want it. Hey, Hyperpress, good evening. Hey, Doctor, don't pass, good evening. All right, so 1, 2, 2, so hold on, 6, 8, so the number of your progression equals the number of units that you want as your profit target? Is that how it works? So, and do you go up on a win, up on a loss? Okay, so the first bet is the first number plus the last number. What? So your first bet is 3 units? And then if you win, what do you do? And if you lose, what do you do? Sorry, Dr. S is in session right now. He's teaching me. All right, so what if you win the second bet? Oh, if you win, okay, so if you win the first bet, you cross off the 1 and the 2, the outer extremes, okay, and then you go what? 2 plus 1, so 3 units again. So you're just going in with your betting. What if you lose? What if you lose on the first one? You add 3 to the end of the list, and then you bet 4, the 1 plus 3. Okay, all right. Well, let me put that out here. So, all right. So if I'm playing $15 units, is that what we're calling this? $15 units, or is it a $5 unit? How would you consider a $15 table? So what is the unit size based on the minimum bet? Or how much you're putting out there, because $15 is about, right? That's what I'm putting out there. All right, so let's just set it up. So if we want 9, right? So let's say we want 9 units, and how do you adjust? Oh, so you would go. So that was 10 units. All right, we'll just do 10 units. All right, let's just try that. So we got 1, 2, what was it? 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. All right. So there's our bet sequence. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 units out there. All right. And I'm assuming that we're going to, so is this just like a don't, is this a don't or a do? Or Yeah, that'd be 150. Yeah, I got it. But I'm just for simplicity's sake. So what would you be playing? Would you be playing just a straight pass or don't then? Okay, bet first and last on a DP or a DC. All right, so we'll do. All right, let me get myself my $500 here. All right, so there's 500 less 100. There's 100 less 20. And there's 20. All right, so there's my 500. All right, so we're going to start with a $15 DP coming out. All right, so we're on the 5. And I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to roll it out, right? And if I lose this one, I win or lose, then I'm going to have to do something. There's a yo. And there's a 7 out. All right. So on that one, we're going to win $15. And so when we win, what do we do? Do we also take them down on a win? You said, I'm going to go back and read it. All right. If your first bet is the first number plus the last. Oh, so it was 3 units. Which, do we consider this 3 units then? No. Has to be $45? Yeah, $45. Yeah, I got it. All right. All right, so there's 25, 35, 45. All right, so our bet was 45, and so we're gonna win 45 on that. 25, 35, 45. All right, so there's our first win, 45. Okay, and now what do we do? So on the first bet, first number, okay, we did that. If you win, your first bet comes off the 1 and the 2. All right, so these come down, right? Those are off the table. So now we're going to do, again, 2 plus 1, so it's 3 units again. So we'll go out for 45. We got a 5. And we got a 10. We got a 6. We got an 8. And we got a 6. And we got a 6. And we got an 8. And we got an 8. And we got a 7 out. All right. So that's going to pay us 45 again. 45 flat. All right, and then we're going to take down the 2 and the 1. And now we got left a 2 and a 2. So now we got to do 4 times, $60. Is that correct? $60. All right, got it. Here we go, coming out. And we got a 6. And we got an 8. And we got a 10. And we got a 2. And we got an 8. Again, we have to lose this one. Yeah, there we go. 6. All right. All right, so we lost $60. So now I have to add one more here to the other side. So now I add 3 to the right. So now my bet has to be 5 units. So what is that? 50, 60, 75? 4 units to the end. Now why would I add 4 when I was at 2 here? Don't you just go up by 1 to whatever the last unit is? How do you determine how much you're going up? How much you bet last? Yeah, I bet 60, which is 4 units, but I thought I was just increasing by 1 from whatever the one on the right was. Yeah, I lost 4 units, so I have to go up 4 units. All right, all right. So I put 4 out here. So now I have to be 4 plus 2, so I have to go up 6 units then, right? So was that 90 bucks? Right, so now I have to add the 4 plus a 2, so I have to, oh, yeah, 4 plus a 2, so I got to go up 6 units. Or I have to bet 6 units, is that right? No, you add the loss to the end. It does not have to be 4 at the end, and you can add 2 and 2. Well, I'm just trying to follow the strategy. How would you do it? Would you do 2 and 2? Okay. But no less than 2? You wouldn't have another 1 in there? You couldn't go, well, I guess it doesn't matter as long as the total number of chips is there. All right, so now we're going to go back and we're going to do 4 units again, right? Because we're always doing the outside, so it's another 60 bucks. All right, here we go. And we got a 6. Not a good number for the don't. And we got a 7 out, so that's a good number for us. All right, so again, that was 60. So there's our 60. I can go back in the rack. We're going to lose the 2 outer ones. Excuse me. That leaves the 2 inner ones, which is 60 again. All right. And now we got a 4, which is a good number for the don'ts. And we got a 9. And we got a 5. We got a 3. And we got a 6. And we got a 2. And we got a 10. So I'm wondering how you keep track of this in your rack at the table. Do you have a little pad of paper with you so you can keep track of where you're at? All right, so there's our 7 out. So that's going to pay us 60. And that completes the series, right? So these 2 go away. So that should be our 10 units. Let's see how we did. There's 500. That's what we started with. There's 100. 25. And I'm guessing that's 25. Yep, right on. 150. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. 1150. No. I started with 500. Hey, Mac. Yeah, I started with 500. You can start with 7 units if you want to make 7 times. So 7 units if you want to make what? Oh, yeah, right. You're talking about the number you start with out here. So as far as how you do it, like yours was 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, you know, does it matter how you distribute it as far as the 1 2 2 2 2 1 1 whatever. You can do it any way you want. All right, well, I like that flexibility. So you just pick the number of units you want to win. Now, if I was to get a loss on that very first one, then obviously I would have to add more numbers than I originally started with. So I would end up with more than 10 markers, right? All right, so that was the 500. There's 100 out. Now let's just try that one more time. All right, and there's 80 less 20. All right, so there's our 500 again. We're back and loaded for bear. All right, so you're saying it doesn't matter what the number is. We have 10 out there, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, so the first sequence is going to be the 2 plus the 1, 3 units. So that's going to be $45 on the DP. And we got a 3, so that was a good start. All right, so we're going to make $45 on that. So what do I do with that? Do I go ahead and take down the 2 outside ones since I'm only looking for the 10 units? Take them down, right? Since that was a win, even though it was a come out craps number. So we're going to lose. We'll take these down. Those get eliminated. So the next one is 4 units, 2 plus 2. So we're going to go back out for 60. All right, there's 60, 4 units. And that time we got a 5. Not a bad number for us on the dark side. All right, and we got an 8. And we got a 12. And we got a 10. And we got a 9, neater. I'm just not sure how you keep track of this at the table. 9 again. 2 craps. 7 out. All right, so that's going to pay us 60. And let's take it down. All right, so we're going to lose these 2 outer ones, 4 units down, and we're left with 3 units. So now we're at 45. Coming out. And we got a 5, another good number for us. And we got a 7 out. All right, so that's going to pay us 45. And that should be our 10 units. 10 units. All right, so there's 500. There's our 100, 120, 125, and 5. 150. Nice. I like it. It's kind of interesting. Been around forever. Laberche. Nuts and bolts of craps. Yeah. Very interesting. All right. Do you guys want me to roll it out one more time, or are you seeing it enough? Kind of cool. I didn't realize the flexibility you had in how you place your chips. So, I mean, if you wanted to be really brash, I guess you could. The only thing is when you have to add them. If you have to add more units than the units you started with, in the end, you're going to end with that many units up, assuming you can turn it around. Is that right? To all 1 unit. So you could do all 1 units, or you could do 2 5 units. It's whatever you want to put at risk, I guess. But if you did it with 5 units and you lost one of the 5 units, right? So you'd have to pull out another 5 units to add to the other side. Because you're not taking any down, but you have to add them. So you'd have to add 5 units to your stack. You're adding whatever you bet, though. Of course, you can roll it out. That's the whole point. Share it with as many craps players as you want. 5 becomes 10 because whoa, hold on. 5 becomes 10 becomes 15 becomes 20. 5 becomes 10. If you lose it, you mean. And if you lose, I guess I'm not getting your 5 becomes 10 becomes 15 becomes 20. What's the $5? If you start with 2 stacks of 5 and you start losing. Yeah, okay, right. If you're on the 5, right. Yeah, so bottom line is you're always adding back whatever number of units you lost. All right, so there's 100 down, and there's 20 down. All right, so we should have 100 there. So that was 100 less 100, and that's 100 less 20, and we got our 20. All right, I'm going to try it one more time. Kind of interesting. All right, so we'll start with 1. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. How's that? We'll try that. All right, so we got 10 chips out there. We're going to start with 1 plus 1, 2 units, $30. Here we go, coming out. All right, we got to come out 7, which is a loser for us. All right, so I lost 2 units, so I have to put 2 units back out. And now I have to do the next one, which is going to be 1 plus a 2, which is 3 units, so that's 45. All right, we got a 4 that time. That's better. Whoa! Oh! Almost saved it. Dice off the table, no roll. All right. Let's see how much damage we can do in 15 minutes. All right, so there's our 7 out. All right, so that's going to pay us 45. Did I do that correctly? All right, thank you. All right, so that's our 45, so that goes back. All right, now we're going to take down the 3. That leaves us with 3, so another 45. Coming out. And we got a 10, another good number for us. And we got a 7 out. A most excellent number for us. All right, so we had 45 out there, so we'll just do 50 for 5. All right, we'll take that back. Take the outside down. And that's 3 units, so again another 45. Here we go. Coming out. 8. Uh-oh, that's not a good number for us. Let's see if the 7s will smile on us. 3. 5. 9. 3. 8. Point hit. All right, so we lost that one. All right, so that was 3 units. So we have to go back out for another 3 units. And we just do it on the right-hand side. So we'll do it like that. Now we got 3 units again. All right, coming out. 8 again. 10. 5. 11. Yo. 10. Hod. 10. 9. Neener. 11. 9. Come on, 7. 4. Hard 4. 2 creps. 6. 6 again. Come on, 7. Boxcars, midnight. 10. Damn, where are those 7s? There's one. 61. All right, so that's going to pay us 45. And we'll do 50 for 5 again. All right. So now, take these outside ones down, and we're left with another 3. Coming out. 6. 9. 'Boxcars. 6-point hit. All right, so we're going to lose that 45. And now we got to go back out for another 3. So we'll do, what do we want to do? 2 plus 1. Keep it at that 3 level. I guess, like you said, you can decide to do it however you want. Let's do 3. Oh, no, let's not do 3. Let's do 1, and we'll do it that way. All right, so now we got 2 and 2, so we got 4 units, so we'll do 60. Here we go. 8. Ugh, crap ass middle of the field numbers. 9. 9. 4. Man, I can see this could go on a long ass time. 8-point hit. All right, so we lose 60 that time. So now I got to go out with 4, and I only have 3 here. So now I'm gonna have to. Now I'm bumping up my win. All right, so we got to go 2 and 2 there. All right, so we're still on 4, so that's 50, 60. Here we go. 5, fever. And we got a 10. And we got a 7 out, finally. All right, so that's going to pay us 60. And we'll take down the outside ones, and that leaves us 3 units again, so we'll do 45. Coming out. And we got a 5. Okay. And we got a 4. And we got a 6. 8. 7 out. All right, so it's going to pay us 45. 45. And we take down the outside ones, and that leaves us, oh, that's going to be weird when we have that, since we have that odd number in there. Is that correct? I guess it is, right? All right, so we got 4 units, so now we're going to go back up to 60. Coming out. Boxcars. 8. 5. 6. 8 point hit. All right, so we're going to lose 60. Got to go back out for 4 units. 60. 8 again. 8 again. Yeah, ouch. 4 units, I only got 3. All right, so 60 again. All right, 2 and 2. 10. 9. 4. 9. 9. 9. 9. Are you kidding me? Wow. Angry German over here. 4. 7 out. About time, my goodness. All right. So that's going to pay us 60. Take the 2 outside down. 60 again, coming out. 5, fever. 9. 3. 7 out. All right, so that's another 60. All right, so let's press it up a little bit, right? We can, so that takes down the 2 outer ones. Those are gone. So we can go 3 and 2, right? So what is that? 50, 60, let's say 5, 50, 60, 75. All right, coming out. 10. That's a good number for us. So we're out for 5 units, 3 and 2. It's going to hurt when you lose the 5 units. 9. At least we're on a good number for us. 3. 5. 12. 9. 9. 4. 11. 7 out. All right, so that's going to pay us 75. And now it's down to 1 unit. Is that right? Stress-free gaming? Yeah, except keeping track of all the damn chips. But it looks like we're down to 1 unit. Is that right? Sounds like it, yeah. All right, so now we'll do $15 DP, 1 unit. Got an 8, not a great number again. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, that's for sure. I'm just not sure again how you keep track of it at the actual table in your rack, you know, making separate stacks or whatever, so you know where you're at. And you know what the next sequence is. There's a 8. All right, so we lost the 8. We lost 15. Now we have to go out for 1 unit. So now we got 2 units, 30 bucks. Coming out. 5, that's a better number. 5, not a better number. All right, so now we lost 2 units. So we have to go back out for 2 units. All right, so we'll do it that way. So we're out, now we need 3 units. 45. Coming out. 10. All right. And 10 back to back. All right, so now we lost 3 units. Wow, man, oh man. So we got to go back out for 3 more units. 1, 2, 3. And we'll do it that way. We'll just do 3 there. All right, so now we got 4 units. That's 60. Coming out. 9. We were so close. Oh, now another 9. Son of a biscuit. All right, so what was that? That was 60, so that was 4 units total. All right, 2, 1, 2. We'll do it that way. All right, so 2 units, 30 bucks. Man, our frickin' line got a lot longer again. 2 craps. All right, finally a frickin' come out winner. All right, so there's 30 bucks. These 2 can come down. All right, that leaves us with 3 units, 45. There's 45. Coming out. 9. 9. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're going to lose that 45. And now we got to put 3 units back out there again. All right, so that's 4 units. So we'll do, yeah, now I got to get some change. There's 100. I don't know. All right, so 4 units, 60 bucks. Coming out. 6. 9. 9. 4. Boxcars. 8. 9. 9. 4. 8. 9. 11. 7 out. All right, we had a 60. All right, so we lose those, and we got another 4 units there, so we're still out for 60 coming out. 10. That's a decent number. Let's see if we can stay away from the back-to-back 10s like last time. Nope. Back-to-back 10s. All right. I think I've had enough of this one. So, thank you for explaining it. It's definitely interesting, but it's like the never-ending session. All right, so we do 4 and 6. So what is that? 60, 90 bucks. Coming out. Boxcars. 8. Flipping 8. 6. 11. 3. 7 out. All right, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that was 60, that was 90. All right, so we'll do 10 for 100. All right, and so that comes down, and then we can bump these up. So that is 3 and 3, so that's 6. So that's another 90, right? Okay. Here we go. Coming out. 9 meter. So you can choose to how big you want to go or how much you want to draw it out. It's just when you get a loser, you got to take the heat. 5 fever. 4 hard 4 ballerina. 11 yo. 10 64. Come on, 7. 6. 4. Come on now. 9. Womp womp. All right. So we're going to lose that 90. And we got to put another 6 out there. $90. 10. 5. 9. Well, the first ones went pretty easy. This one's really turned into a grind. 7 out. All right, so that's going to pay us 90 or 10 for 100. Take those 2 outer ones down, leaves us the 2 inner ones. All right, let's see if we can get one more hit. Yo, 11. It's a loser. All right, so we're going to have to put out another 6. And we got a 7. Oh, that's it. I quit. All right, that's enough for me. I understand the concept. Going to go back to my do-we-don't. Do-we-don't. Give me the protection of my do-we-don't. Lay odds. I am a one-trick pony. Thank you, though. Thank you, Dr. S, for explaining that. It's definitely interesting. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. Have a great evening. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. And we'll see you back here tomorrow, maybe. All right, take care, guys. Thanks again, Dr. S.